Nearly 6 months after parts of Minnesota went underwater, state relief dollars are finally heading to Olmsted County. It's one of only 5 other counties getting that state disaster money to help repair damage from last summer's severe storms. But there is a catch. ABC 6 News reporter Chandler Jackson has been tracking this story for us, and tonight, Chandler, this aid is different from aid our area has received in the past.
Yeah, Maisie, the biggest difference is this money is only to cover costs for public infrastructure, not any water damage that were done to individual Olmsted County homes. Now, those storms back in June and July, they were roughly $25 million they got from federal FEMA, helping to cover the cost of roads, bridges, and parks, as well as people's individual expenses. There were counties here in southeast Minnesota that received individual assistance, but Olmsted County did not make that list. That's because our damage wasn't as widespread.
So there's a federal indicator, which is like a damage threshold. There's a certain dollar amount that we have to reach as a county, but we did not meet that threshold.
And it could be because not enough people responded to those damage surveys that were sent out last summer. Leaders at Olmsted County Emergency Management say only about 150 people took part in the surveys, which compared to the county's population isn't a lot. But it would be impossible to know if that would have made any difference.
Because there isn't a threshold that FEMA puts out of how many homes or what a dollar amount is. It's hard to say how many, or if we would have gotten approved if we had another 50 homes or 100 homes or 300 homes. I don't know an answer to that. So.
Now, that money will get divided across the county to every town, school, public utility, or other entity that applied for the aid, which could take up to a year. Maisie?
Yeah, and Chandler, you mentioned that the state assistance will only reimburse about 75% of the cost of repairs, and where does that other 25% come from?
Yeah, Maisie, that remaining 25% would be coming out of the city and county general funds, which are your tax dollars. To be clear, this is money that was already spent on cleanup last year. The state assistance is just reimbursing the city, county, and other towns for most of the costs so that taxpayers don't have to foot the entire bill.